Good afternoon, Los Angeles County Sheriff. Very good. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Welcome to the Superior Court. The way this works, gentlemen, is the officer will be presenting his testimony first because the people, the officer, have the burden of proving the case beyond a reasonable doubt. Once the officer completes his testimony, you will have the opportunity to cross-examine the officer, meaning you can ask questions based upon that testimony. You'll also have the opportunity to present your own testimony and evidence. You also have the right to remain silent and not testify. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Officer, I will have you begin by stating who you are, and then please proceed into your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Explorer Jacob Royston. I'm an explorer with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, assigned to Santa Cruz Station. On the date of yesterday, Friday, May 5th, 2014, I was a temporary assignment on West Sacramento with California Highway Patrol at the Academy Grounds, 3500 Reed Avenue in Yolo County. The date of the violation, I was again working a temporary assignment on patrol in a marked black and white patrol vehicle, marked California Highway Patrol. I parked on the south side of the intersection on the right-hand shoulder. While trying to familiarize myself with the area, I observed a black Volvo with the license plate on the citation making a right-hand turn westbound onto the street, onto Solden Street, who failed to stop for the stop sign, at which time I activated my emergency lights and initiated traffic stop. I walked up to the driver's side window, approached the defendant, standing here wearing the gray shirt and tan pants. I asked the subject for his license, registration, proof of insurance. After I obtained the information, I advised the driver that he was being stopped for a failure to stop the stop sign. I then returned to my vehicle, retrieved my citation book, and continued to write the citation, at which time I ran the driver's license, ran the license plate for any wants or warrants. Both came back clear. I approached the vehicle, had the defendant sign a citation, at which time I advised him that it was a promise to appear in court and not an admission of guilt. And I did, however, fail to supply the driver with his copy of the citation, at which time I would have mailed the citation to him.
Thank you, officer. Sir, do you have any questions for the officer?
I do. So, officer, you stated before that you were parked on the south side of the intersection, is that right?
I believe so, sir.
Okay. And what street was this alleged stop sign on?
Again, I was unfamiliar with the area at the time. I was trying to familiarize myself with the area, trying to give the street names.
Okay.
As I was looking up at the street names, I saw your vehicle run the stop sign.
Okay, so you're unfamiliar with the area, like you previously stated. Are you familiar with the location of the stop sign in that area, at least?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about the location of a limit line at the beginning?
There was a limit line with the stop marking at the stop sign.
So there was
two-way stop.
Okay. Was there like usually at an intersection, there's a stop sign, there's a limit line, and then huge letters that says stop.
Yes, sir.
Right before the limit line. Was that present in that area?
Yes, sir.
That's all the question I have for this officer.
Do you have any testimony?
Yes, I do. Your Honor, I submit to you that at this area, there is no wording on the ground that says stop to indicate to you that you have to stop at the limit line. There is, however, a stop sign, which I did stop at the stop sign. The officer stating that I did stop at the stop sign. I was traveling about 30 miles an hour down the road. It was 6th Street, approaching Sullivan. Once I approached Sullivan, I did apply my brakes. My wheels did stop, not for a long period, but they did stop, because I did see the officer on the other side of the intersection. And then that's when I proceeded to go through across the limit line. But I did stop the stop.
Officer, do you have any response to that?
Yes, Your Honor. The area was marked with a limit line and the big bold stop letters, which were properly, the stop sign was properly marked and posted in a clear visible area with no obstructions. They were not faded in any way. The vehicle did not appear to apply brakes. Again, I could not tell I was in front of the vehicle, but the vehicle continued to roll through the stop sign without making a stop.
Anything else, sir?
No, sir.
And, Your Honor, I might disclose that I was actually wearing an audio and video recording device at the time, which could be provided at a later date.
We won't pass on that, but I appreciate it. The court has the evidence, based upon the evidence which not only includes the officer's direct testimony, but answers on cross-examination. The court does find that the officer has testified to the elements of a violation of Vehicle Code Section 22450 by entering into the intersection with a posted and visible stop sign and a limit line, and in which the vehicle fails to come to a full and complete stop. Therefore, the court does find this is basis finding the defendant guilty of the violation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're off the record. Do you have any questions, or
No, sir.
how do you think you did?
I think you did all right. Started getting a little nervous there.
You're a little unfamiliar with the area because it doesn't say stop on the pavement, but that's totally not relevant. I was just trying to introduce some reasonable doubt.
Sure.
I threw you a bone. I stopped at the sign, but not the limit line. The section is for the limit line, not the sign. So I threw you a bone there, and you caught it. Good job.
This guy's a frequent violator. No, but you did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
It's not uncommon for an officer to not get everything in their initial testimony, but you came back, once you answered the questions that the officer gave you, and cleaned it up, and you hit those elements. So, not knowing the area, obviously familiarity with the area is helpful, and most officers, as a patrolman, are familiar with the area, but if you didn't know the name of a particular street, it doesn't mean that you didn't see what you saw or that the violation didn't occur. It's a factor the court can consider with regards to credibility, but by saying you're not familiar with the area, but you were able to see the intersection clearly, that cleaned that up. So it's something that's missing, but it's not fatal to the testimony.
Thank you, sir.
The only thing was there was a brake application, and it was like pretty relevant because I came up, I broke, and then I freaking went. Well, if you look at my body, if I brake, is this not a stop before I go back? So in my mind, I'm telling the truth, in my mind, right?
Yeah.
Because I came up, I broke, and then I went. But you said I never saw a brake application. Well, I did it for every single scenario because it's kind of important. I saw the weight transfer. I didn't see the wheel stop spinning.
That would be the key. It appeared that the vehicle slowed down abruptly, if at all, but it did not complete full and complete stop, and the wheels never stopped turning. That's how you clean that up.
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Good job yesterday, too.
Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you.